Each week we gain new knowledge about the upcoming College Football 25, and today I'm breaking down everything we know about the specific Road to Glory mode, something that a lot of people are looking forward to. I'm going to break it down into a couple of sections based on how likely they are to be in the game. So we're going to start out with all of the confirmed features 100% in the game. Up first is NIL and the ability to be recruited based on NIL, and basically in the game, you'll have Virginia Tech giving you $3 million, Georgia giving you $5 million, and that'll weigh into your decision. I don't know the specifics, but it's 100% there will be NIL, and that will play a factor in your Road to Glory saves. Something similar to that is going to be the transfer portal, which has been confirmed a bunch of times that you will be able to transfer after, 1, 2, 3, whatever years. However, I did see they're asking about a limit to transfers because that can be kind of a problem if you're transferring more than once during an off season. So I don't know the specifics on that, but I definitely know that you can transfer in general, and that was kind of something that people wanted back in NCAA 14, and now we finally have it. This is kind of a broader thing, but I wanted to put it in here anyway. I know that they are putting the most effort into Road to Glory and Dynasty, and when I say they, I mean EA Sports and the development team, because they know those are the two most popular modes that they have in this game, so they're going to try to make it the best they can. Rounding it out with our last 100% confirmed feature is high school games. Obviously, we will have high school games. That's the whole basis of Road to Glory, and I'm pretty sure I saw it somewhere. If you're even doubtful, it's 100% confirmed that we will be able to play in high school games, 8, 9, 10, 11, however many. The next section I call the most likelies because they're basically 99% confirmed. However, EA hasn't come out and explicitly stated that they're going to be in the game. And first up is going to be Coach Trust. I heard they're going to use something similar, so it's basically probably going to be the same exact thing as NCAA 14. So I would put all my money on the fact that Coach Trust will be in the game for Road to Glory. I also am almost 100% sure that player skill upgrades will be in the game. Obviously, that's in Madden and stuff, so that's most likely going to be in the game. However, there's an issue with that, but I'll talk about it later when I get to a different section. The Heisman has already basically been confirmed in the game, so it only makes sense that there will be something very similar to the NCAA 14 Heisman race where you can track where you're at, and then obviously you can win it if you have the most points. This next feature I'm going to talk about was not in NCAA 14, and a lot of people wanted it to be, and it's just heavy player customization, and that's really been a big thing, like, back plates, shoulder pads, whatever, drip or whatever you want to put on your player. That'll most likely be in the game because people love to do that type of stuff. So I'd very, very much assume that it would be in the game. We've already seen leaks of different backplates and hoodie customization, so I'd assume they're going to take it even much more than that. The next section I have are my 50-50s, and they're exactly what you'd expect. You can probably flip a coin to see if they're in the game. First one is position battles. I would assume they would keep it, but there's also a chance they're going to go towards something else because sometimes the position battles are frustrating. So I really think it could go either way. I don't know what they're thinking about how you're going to move up from second string to first string and all that type of stuff. Another thing is the ability to import your player into Madden once they graduate from college, which could go either way because on one hand they want you to play Madden, so that would obviously serve as kind of like an advertisement, but that also seems like a lot of work that I don't know EA wants to do and rather just focus on NCAA 25 by itself. Another 50-50 I have is the ability to opt out of games and also see your draft projections during the season, which obviously would add another level of realism if you could just opt out of bowl games. And there's also something that goes with that I'm going to talk about it just in a second. My next category is long shots, which you probably won't expect to see these in the game, but they're kind of my different things that I want to be in the game, and I can just hope. So going along with what I just said, I hope that there's injuries. Maybe you could toggle it, but I want there to be injuries that span 3, 4, 5 weeks, maybe even the whole season, just to add like more realism. And I really like that when your player gets injured and you feel like it's realistic. And obviously people might not want to play like that and you want to turn it off, so that's fine. But I personally would love if that was in the game. Another level of realism I would like to see is press conferences, especially if you're the quarterback after winning a big game, or maybe you're like a star wide receiver that you will get interviewed after the game, and obviously you'll have choices like a lot of other sports games where you can respond differently and have different effects. I would love to see that. I would also like if you have the ability to play every single position on the field in your Road to Glory save. That was something that was missing from NCAA 14, and really I would think a kicker save would actually be fun. BC, you can kind of fly through the games, you're only on the field probably 10 plays a game, but you have those game-winning opportunities and you can go and get recruited. I don't know, I just think that'd be fun. And even like O-line, there's probably someone out there that wants to play O-line, and I feel like it wouldn't be that hard to implement. So I really hope that you can play any position and not just quarterback, wide receiver, and then like safety and linebacker. The last category on my list are my hopefuls, which basically means I've never seen anything about them. I don't know if they're going to be in the game, but I'm just going to say it anyway. Really, I've mentioned this before in other videos. I don't want Road to Glory to be pay to win, and I mean that by kind of like how 2K does it, how you can buy VC to upgrade. That probably will happen, but I really hope it doesn't. I like how NCAA 14 you earn your points, and there's no like microtransaction to buy those points, but who even knows? There probably will be. I also hope that you can get invited to the Under Armour like All-American games and stuff in San Antonio, because I think that'd be a touch of realism, and maybe that's not as much far-fetched as I think it is, but I also really haven't seen anything about it. And if I was wrong about anything on this list, or maybe something's more likely than I think it is, make sure you tell me down below in the comment section. Finally, my last hopeful is that there's some sort of online co-op Road to Glory save where you can be a quarterback, wide receiver on the same team online playing together with like your friend, or maybe even randoms. Just put it all in the same lobby. I think that'd be really fun to play with, and I think that could be a possibility. That doesn't seem insane to do for EA, so hopefully that's in the game. But that's gonna wrap up today's video. This is all I know about Road to Glory. Once again, if you know something else, please comment it. But thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.